You know the drill. I go back in time with the knowledge I have now and remake that video as the person I am today. So here goes. Running's just so natural.
Yeah? Why do so many people get injured doing it?
Just because something's natural doesn't mean it's easy. But if you can't run, it just shows how unnatural you've become.
Amen, brother. How far we veered off our natural righteous path. I look around. I see a lot of people ain't running. Oh, there's a lot of rushing. Ain't no running.
If you spy someone running towards you down the high street in normal clothes, tell me you don't think either they're late or they just robbed someone.
Yeah, right. Look at this loser. Walking, shuffling, standing, sitting. It's pathetic. Yeah, just run to the next bus stop. If you miss it, no bus fare. Save cash and do a 3K dash.
Hey, wait up! Bus runs, bus runs!
Chasing a bus? You loser. Right, here's the number one reason you need to run.
Let me stop you there, my dear boy. Running around is for children. I'm an adult. I don't need to run around.
Yeah, cool story, mate. Well, when the soldiers invade and you're trying to run for your life, don't worry. They'll be firing those bullets that are travelling at slightly slower than your walking speed.
Well, bullets travel faster than you can run, so that's a redundant argument. Unsubscribe.
Okay, if improving your odds of survival against armies, zombies and psycho killers isn't a perceived benefit, let's take a look at the other side of that pain-pleasure principle. Black Friday sales. You can use your powers of politeness and diplomacy.
Yeah, see how far that gets you against a granny shopping for her grandkids. Leery little fairies.
Or run down those aisles like Hisham El Guerrouj, grabbing up the goodies like a fitness Grinch. Be the first to get your new PlayStation to the pay station. Or just pinch a new headset to see some upset. Running boy, are you trying to say that using my legs is advantageous in procuring cheap tech equipment? Resubscribe.
Look, shopping might convince some mums to run, but throw this in for the lads. When you walk up to a girl and throw your best line.
If you were a transformer, you'd be Optimus Fine.
She's not interested. Wanna know why? Because you walked up. Had you run up, slammed on the brakes inches from her face and said,
"Alright, darling, you're looking tired and thirsty."
Because you've been running through my mind all night. Come on, let's get you a drink.
she's all yours, and so are her friends. There'd be a
Cat fight
as to who's taking you home. Benefits of running and running related pickup lines. 2 for 1, twice the fun. With her friends, maybe more.
Sexist. Re-unsubscribed. And cancelled.
Right. Well, there's this. Not running is lowering the standards of what you expect of yourself. Society has lowered the bar so much that in the UK, the NHS recommends 21 minutes of walking a day. 21 minutes. That's less time than an episode of Friends.
I knew it!
Come on! There's a huge difference between starter level and recommendation. If you expect nothing of yourself, you get nothing. And surgeons sold us all a crock.
You don't need to run. Bad for the knees. Try something with less impact.
Like what? Knitting? You know what's worse for the knees? Letting your biomechanics deteriorate to the point where running hurts them.
Yes, but CB exercise is all equally good for you, so just choose one you like.
Precisely. It's an irrelevant hazard in 2022. I just need to know how to run a JavaScript between page loads.
Look, while it's true that the pandemic did move us more online, if there's one thing the pandemic has taught us, it's that everything can change in a weekend. A smart cookie would keep as many skills and abilities as possible.
I like cookies. Except when I have to clear them for my cash. Uncancelled.
Strong heart.
Strong art? Check. Right here.
Strong lungs.
Check.
As much physical function as possible.
Function? Check.
Running anything over 30 seconds for repeats does that. Look, this is just my opinion, so take it as you will. But every time you get a cough, cold, flu, or worse, your levels temporarily go down. Do you think that when you recover, you go back to your old levels? Do you think there's no toll at all? Or is it more likely that you lose something, even 1% off your base levels every time? An imperceptible drop, but a drop nevertheless. I mean, 1%'s not much. One cold a year? Over a decade though, that's 10%. We've got a real cute word for this too. Aging. Struggling to climb the stairs?
Aging.
Or walk as long?
Past your prime.
Or get out of the chair?
Growing old.
Or sleep?
Long in the tooth.
Oh bless. Struggling to breathe?
New spring chicken.
Poultry aside, here's a crazy thought. Maybe it's not aging at all. Maybe it's having lost the ability to run when you want. And if having that control to slow the general deterioration of things in your life isn't a benefit, I don't know what is. But you control whether you lose your powers.